All right. Next up is the Unified People's Collective, who thankfully don't have any fucking attacks to do. Thank you, UPC. Acre would like me to. They gave me a business card. I'm just gonna read its text. I'm not gonna show it to you. The business card says, "Sometimes food is scarce and life is getting you down. Fear not. Acre cares." That's why they're stepping on your face. Okay. All right. Unified People's Collective. The UPC is going to move some stuff. The reason I'm not showing it is because I don't have time to make this into a fucking multimedia event. Right? Like, I got audio files from people this time. Listen, if you want to share stuff, that's what we have the Discord for. I will read things, but like, I don't have a lot of time to like show off stuff. Okay. All right. So let's give the UPC their due here. So the UPC gets an income of 4. Do they have any party machines? It's like my least favorite part is having to check for party machines. They don't. Okay. All right. Good. Now they're going to take the, let's see. They're going to activate their covert transit net and they're going to move some stuff around. Oh, that's right. They're moving like everything to Imperial Prime. Shit, I forgot about that. Okay. All right. So, Imperial Prime, it's getting just rank with treason and terrorism. Okay. So, surveyors from Hroa, a demagogue from Yakia, and seditionists from Aomori all move to Imperial Prime. So let's do that now. So Hroa, surveyors, Imperial Prime. Okay. The seditionists from Aomori to Imperial Prime. Okay. Let's see, Imperial Prime, the demagogue from Yakia to Imperial Prime. Okay, and then they're going to move their zealots from Orpheus to Demnoth. Okay. All right, and then they're going to activate their seditionists. But I got to check on covert. Does covert transit net cost you every time you use it? Let's see. As an action, any forces can be moved. Okay, no, it's free. Okay, covert transit net is free. And it can move any special forces assets around, which it did. Perfect. Good work, UPC. Okay. And then they're going to activate their seditionists. We've seen these before. Seditionists sap a target's loyalty and will to obey. So it costs 1d4 to use. D4. Costs them 3. Expensive sedition. Okay, so it brings them down to 5 from 8. And their seditionists attached to the houses minor. Let's see. Seditionists attached to the houses minor hostile takeover. So let's make a note that this is red. And insert a comment to the effect of cannot attack. Where's my insert comment? There we go. Okay. Locked by UPC seditionists. Cannot attack. Okay, they can still defend, but they can't make attack rolls. They're locked. The hostile takeover gets locked down by sedition. Cool. All right. Sounds good to me. Okay. So that, I believe, is the UPC's turn. Yeah, it is. Good. Okay, UPC, you are complete. Nice work, rebels. Okay. Good. Moving right along, we've got the actions of House Crux. All right, Crux. So House Crux, they are. Oh, sorry. I have a very, very brief statement to make. I think here. Let me look. Very brief statement from the UPC. They would like me to let you know, melt the crown, rend the throne. Heavy. All right. So House Crux, turn 6 here. Just hold on. I'm just adding. These guys are number 6, so we can track. Yeah, sounds friendly, right? All right. Crux, you are 7th in the order. And there's your turn. So they start with 1. They're going to end with 6. Okay. Let's see here. They have the action use asset. Okay. All right. So they're going to move their grav tanks. They're going to move their grav tanks, using their extended theater for a cost of 1 fat cred to move the tanks from Hyra to Lodestone. They got permission for this. So that brings them down to, I specifically asked, because this is a P tag asset. So they're gonna move their grav tanks from Hyra, from home, over to Lodestone. Okay, tanks on Lodestone. What a world! All right, so Crux moving their tanks to Lodestone. They have so many grav tanks. They might as well start doing something from them. Did I lower Fornax there? Oh, sorry, Fornax. Give me 1 second here. Fix it for me. What is Fornax supposed to have? So I don't command Z through all of this stuff. Crux is supposed to have 5. Fornax is supposed to have 6, right? Because they're the same. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Check my math. Okay, so anyway, let me move those nerds around. Tanks for everything. Off to Lodestone. All right, great. There are tanks on Lodestone now. Okay, fantastic. A nice brief turn from House Crux. I believe Crux had a statement as well. Let me check in with Crux here. Crux would like to announce for me, let me let you know, citizens of Lodestone, pursuant to Section 3 of the Vela Lodestone Agreement, all Valan personnel and material are required to vacate the station at once. Failure to comply will be met with forceful removal. You have been warned. This message will repeat. Man, space cops. Get your shit, pack up your car, and get the fuck off Lodestone. So saith the grav tanks. We'll see if it sticks. Okay. Next up, the Trilliant Ring. The Trilliant Ring, continuing their onward expansion, the Trilliant Ring is going to attempt to seize. They're going to seize a planet. So let's see what planet. Let's see what planet joins their world. So they're going to take the action, seize planet, and let's see. Let's do their money first because they trail. So they start at the beginning of the turn. They're going to have 22 credits, right? The expanse is growing. All right. Trill has 22 credits. They are going to, they're going to take the seize planet action, which is fun. And let's sort it out. Okay. So before they begin seizing planets, they're going to covert ship to move the commodities broker on Trillia 9 to Valua, planet of values. Okay, so Trillia 9, they're moving their commodities broker to Valua, the Pavis system. I don't think there's anyone else on that planet. Nope. Value is going to get taken over and it's going to get a new name. Planet Value A. All right, so they move. That costs them 1 credit, bringing them down to 21. And they begin the Seize Planet action. So that's going to take them 3 turns. 1 of 3. Nobody is resisting, and they're seizing Valua. Okay. Cool. Value isn't Trill. That's right. It's not. Okay, but it will be. They'll name it something else. I think they have a Oh yeah, you should have. Sorry, Fornex. You should have. Check your balance for me. I reduced. I took one from you, Fornex, by accident when I meant to take it from Crux. But double check. You can go back in the VOD and find the point where I fucked it up, and just let me know if it's still fucked up. Okay, so I have a statement from the Trilliant Ring. I have a statement from the Trilliant Ring that reads. The Trilliant Ring is pleased to announce we've begun a new partnership with the governing bodies of Valua to properly integrate them into the Expanse. Trilliant strives to cast the light of the Empire upon the dark corners of Acheron Row to enrich the lives of its people. Visit your local representative to learn more about the golden opportunities available to Expanse residents. Awesome. That's so good. So let me look real quick. Let's look at Valua, shall we? Where's the planet Valua? Valua is a tech level 4 planet. It currently has alien ruins and a sealed menace. That's great. That's fine. It's fine. I'm sure there's nothing dangerous there. Good. It's fine. We're all fine. Don't worry about it. All right. They're going to use the Seize Planet action on Valua, and that is that. Okay. All right. So, time to go to church, everybody. So the church, we reminded ourselves last time they have a panopticon matrix. I'll give them their money and then we'll check. So they start with 2. They have a base income of 7 and a party machine, so they get 8, which brings them up to 10. Okay. All right. So they've got 10 credits for the high church. Let me see what their panopticon matrix, see if it does anything. Okay, every rival stealthed asset on the planet at the beginning of the turn. There are no stealthed assets on Endophiel. Right. Nothing stealthed on Endophiel. In fact, nothing but church assets on Endophiel right now. Okay, all right. So we do the check. We don't need to scan for anything. They are going to take the attack action, but they're going to activate their transit web first. So let's grab all of that stuff and move it around. Yes, that's right. On Endophiel, it does other things. That's true. It also gets an additional die on all cunning attacks and defenses on Endophiel. So anything that happens on Endophiel, we got to remember. But let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and move some stuff around. Okay. All right. So all of their movement brings them down to 6 credits. So I'm going to just take that away now. Brings them down to 6 credits. And now we're going to move a shit ton of stuff around. So they're opening a channel between Endophiel and Demnoth to offload a bunch of stuff onto Demnoth. So that means... Oh, they are moving the Panopticon Matrix to Demnoth. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see that the first time I looked at this. Cool. Okay. Popular movement to Demnoth. Did I move the Matrix? Yeah, I did. Okay, hang on. Yeah. So this is going to Demnoth. Okay. The Treachery is moving to Demnoth. The Book of Secrets and the Cyber Ninjas are going to Demnoth. So Demnoth. Okay. And the Book of Seacrest goes to Demnoth. Okay. All right. Now they're moving their commodities broker. They're opening a channel between Tiber and Hakani. Okay. Between Tiber and Hakani to move their commodities broker to Hakani. Okay. They're moving between Hroa and Endophiel. They're moving the bank to Endophiel. Okay. All right. That's all their movements, I think. Oh, between Berkman and Demnoth. Hang on. So they're taking their party machine off Berkman and they're moving that to Demnoth as well. Woof. Demnoth. Okay. That's all the moves. Now we have some attacks. So let's get going on these. So let's see here. I'm going to just paste them in and we'll go through them one at a time. All right. UPC asset on Demnoff de-stealths? Why is that? The Panopticon Matrix activates at the beginning of their turn. So it scanned Endophiel before it got moved. It's start of turn. Yeah. Every time. So next turn, it'll de-stealth them. It scans at the beginning of every turn. It doesn't constantly scan. Yeah. Okay. All right. So there is a treachery targeting Acre. So treachery targeting Acre. So let's start with that one. Acre, your faction is being targeted by the High Church using a treachery asset on Demnoff, targeting the hostile takeover. On this planet, let's take a quick look here. I'm going to switch over to Demnoff so we can see our all of our assets over there. Oh my God, look at how busy it is here. Okay, so the High Church using its treachery against Acre's hostile takeover, and it is being blocked by the CHR party machine. The Church of Humanity party machine is going to step in and block. Okay, so block by CHR party machine. And they're going to use, the party machine here is going to use their theocratic ability. So let's take a look. So I think they both have advantage on this. Let me double check. Treachery is indeed cunning. So yeah, advantage of the High Church treachery. Cunning versus cunning. They're not attacking two assets at once. They're attacking Acre, and Acre is being blocked by the CHR. So the CHR is stepping in to try to block. If they fail the block, the treachery will hit. This is one of those weird situations. If they fail the attack, the treachery hits the hostile takeover. So they try to step in the way. Okay, all right. So they're blocking, and they have the theocratic ability, which lets them reroll. Yeah, so it's two advantage dice, CVC. Okay. So cunning versus cunning. And we'll get to the other actions. I'll talk about them as we get to them. So okay, treachery, CVC special. The defense is the party machine, which is a counterattack of 1d6. They both have advantage, and the stat lines are cunning versus cunning, 8v6. Okay, all right. 2d10, keep the best one, plus 8. So this is the attack. 13, okay. And they do have a book of secrets on this planet, so we will work that out in just a second. Okay, so this is the defense. It's plus 6. 16. Okay, all right. So let's see if they want to use their book of secrets here. If an attack fails, use the book of secrets. The first failed attack. Okay, so we'll use the tool. So the church got a 13, and the enemy got a 16. So we're re-rolling the enemy's roll according to the tool here. So the defender is gonna, re-roll. Okay, so they're looking for, and let me read if it affects one. They don't have advantage anymore, right? It's just the D10. Yeah. They don't get advantage on the second roll. It just reduces the single die they kept, which they have to reroll. Okay, all right, here we go. 1d10 plus 6. They rolled a 10 again. Wow. Damn. All right. So that is, let's see here. Okay, blocked by the CHR party machine. Attack fails. Book of Secrets used. Attack fails. 1d6 counter damage. 4 damage to counter. Okay, so there you go. The treachery takes 4 damage. All right, so let's note that in the asset tracker. Treachery. It has 1 hit point left. Okay, they didn't lose the treachery, but they take the damage. All right, so next up, let's see. They've got a demagogue on Demnoff. Oh yeah, CHR has blood the enemy. That's right. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of 14. There we go. Okay. So the Demnoff, what do we say was the popular movement? No. The demagogue. Okay. So demagogue on... They did 4 damage. Oh, yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it's 12. Get out of here. All right. So the demagogue on... Hold on. Did I not move something? Because I'm looking at Demnoff here. Let's see. Treachery against Acre. Okay. Demagogue Prism. Yeah, I think I don't see a demagogue on Demnoff here. Let me double check the orders on this side. So so I have demagogue on Endofield. Did I forget to move it? Let me see. Panopticon Matrix to Demnoff, Popular Movement to Demnoff, Treachery to Demnoff, Book of Secrets to Demnoff, Cyber Ninjas to Demnoff. Between Tiber and Hakani, I don't see anything about moving. I don't see anything in the order about moving it. It looks like the demagogue stays on Endofield. I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss copying it. I'm going to go back and look at the order doc that I got from the church. Make sure I didn't miss them. I do not see a move order. I don't see a move order for the demagogue. Nope. Okay. All right. So let's move past the demagogue. Okay. All right. It happens. People make mistakes. Okay. And now Popular Movement, Prism. So on now this one, they have a Popular Movement on Demnoff. It's CVC 2d6. Okay, CVC 2d6. Okay. And this one, this is a targeting Prism, but the let's see, the block is going to be same thing. The CHR is blocking with a party machine. Okay. Okay. So that same party machine is going to try to hang out. Now they only the attackers, only the High Church have advantage now. So let's see how that goes. It's the exact same. It's the same as before, right? Like the same defenders. So it's cunning versus cunning, 8 versus 6. And the block is party machine, which I should keep up because I think they're blocking again. They can't target 2 factions at once. Let me see. I'm going to look at the attack action because I got to check. If it specifically says you choose a... Let's see. To launch an attack, you select one or more of your assets and targets a rival faction with assets on the same world. So on Demnoff, let me look. No, yeah, we talked about this. This is the thing. It's a rival faction for each asset. Yeah. No, don't. This is a thing. It's you pick an asset, then you pick a faction to target them. Yeah, that's how that works. I've already ruled on this. Yeah, it is a for one, a faction for each asset. Yeah. This is how we've done it before. I'm not changing it. It doesn't say you target one faction per planet. We're gonna carry on. Okay, so where the fuck was I? We were doing yeah, right. Okay, counterattack by the CHR on Demnoff. Here we go. Okay. So the counterattack is 1d6. Okay. All right. So roll d10, and this is 2d10, keep 1, plus 8. And then d10 plus 6 for the defense. All right, a successful defense. It's 11 versus 13. Luck is not on the church's side. I mean, not on this church, anyway. Okay, so it's a d6 damage. So it's 1 damage. Okay. So, attack fails. 1 counter damage. Okay. And that's to the popular movement on Demnoff. Okay. All right. So they're down to 15. And then their next attack is Cyber Ninjas against the CHR. And I think this is just the same shit. I think the Cyber Ninjas are... Yeah, Party Machine. This Party Machine's putting in work. Okay. On Demnoff, the CHR Party Machine is blocking. So Cyber Ninjas are cunning versus cunning. So it's all the same stuff. 2d6 damage for Cyber Ninjas. Okay. All right. So just the exact same roll. We get a 15 for the attack. And for the defense... Oh, that was close. A 12. All right. So the attack, the Cyber Ninjas succeed, where politics do not. So that means Cyber Ninja, I guess, attack succeeds. And then it does 2d6 damage. So 8 damage. 8 damage to Party Machine. Okay. 8 damage to the Party Machine. Oops. Which is Church of Humanity Repentant. Where are you? There it is. 8 damage to the Party Machine. Bring him down to 2. Okay. All right. And that is Blood the Enemy. That resolves their goal, giving them 2 experience. Oh, no, wait. That's... Sorry, hold on. That's these guys' progress. There we go. It's the first time they've done damage. So that was... what do we say? 8 damage? Okay. 8 of... What's their total? Same as Acre. It was... it's 20. 8 of 20. Okay, great. All right. And then lastly, they have a Party Machine on Demnoff and the CHR. The CHR is continuing to... Oh, yeah, and the CHR gets their counterattack blood. You're right. Thank you. They still get the 1. They're going to get it just from getting beat up. All right. So exact same move. Blocked by the CHR Party Machine. This party, it's party on party. And this is 2d6 versus 1d6. Okay, same. All of this is the same. All right, here we go. Attacker gets a 14. And the defender gets an 11. Okay. Defender gets an 11, which deals 2d6 damage. Meaning 6. Okay. All right. So attack succeeds. 6 damage. I don't have any notes here about taking the hit for... Does CHR have a base on this planet? Can they even do that? They don't. There is no... I don't see a base of influence for... No. Okay, so the party machine is destroyed. It takes 2 damage. Yeah, they have nothing to slide. So it's toast. All right. Cool. And that does another 2. They had 2 hit points left, right? So that brings them up to 10. All right. I think that's their turn. Nope, hold on. There's one more attack. One more attack for the High Church. Their last attack is on Hakani, and it is a commodities broker against Acre on Hakani. So on this attack, let's see. The Prism network is going to block for them. Prism network is going to jump in. In phase 9. Yeah, okay, good. I don't have to delete that. Okay, all right. So the High Church attacks with the commodities broker on Acre. The block here is the Prism party machine, and they're going to use their special ability. Prism blocks with the party machine. And they're using their what is it called? Exchange consulate. So now they have advantage. So this is on Hakani. Okay. And that is the High Church commodities broker. Wealth versus wealth, 2d8. Okay. Wealth versus wealth, 2d8. Wealth versus wealth on Prism versus the High Church. 7 versus 5. 7 attacker, 5 defender. Okay, and then the counterattack on a party machine is what? 1d6. Okay, 1d6 counter. And the attacker has advantage, or the defender has advantage here. D10 plus 7, which is a 13. So Prism jumps in to defend. 2d10 plus, keep 1 plus 5. Here we go. Oh, hell yeah. A 15. Okay, all right. So successful defense by Prism for 1d6 damage. 1 damage. Okay, so a failed attack, 1 counter damage. 1 counter damage to the commodities broker on Hakani. And that is the... oh, that's Prism. Prism is working on a peaceable kingdom. They're just trying to defend themselves. All right, so 1 damage to the High Church commodities broker. Or no, party machine, sorry, because we're on... Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it is that guy. Okay, I was right. It's down to 9. It was the party machine that was defending. Yeah. Good. 1d6 damage, dealt 1. We are square. All right. And that was number 9. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you for your very complicated turn. High Church of the Messiah as Emperor. Thank you, everybody else, for participating therein. Okay, so these should be quite quick. I want to just check if the church has anything they would like me to say for them. I do not see a statement by the church. Okay, great. Thank you, everybody. All right, next up, speaking of the Prism Network, it is the Prism Network. So these guys are number 10. The Prism Network is going to purchase. They're going to purchase some stuff, so let's give them money. So the Prism Network, they get 5 income plus 2 party machines, which I believe they still have. So 5 income, 5, 6, so 7. So they should have 8. Okay. Prism Network, yeah, 5, 8. Let me see. I think I got a note from the. No, we're good. Okay. Cool. And then they get to keep going. All right, so let's buy some stuff or do some things. What do they want to do? What is your turn, Prism Network? They're going to buy an asset on Demnoff, and it's going to be a monopoly. Okay. All right. So monopoly on Demnoff. Okay, well, if you think that the math is wrong, the Prism should be at 9. Can you help me understand why? Like, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I would love to see why. You submitted. Oh, it's part of your order? Okay, thank you. Let me double check. Yeah, you started with 1. Oh, did I miss a trade for you? Oh, I see here. Okay. Yeah. This is why I always check my math. Yeah, Red Dogs and UPC have some adjustments too. Okay. Well, let me fix yours. It's only a difference of 1, so it's not a huge deal. And then I'll check in if I'm again if any of this math's done wrong, you can have your rep hit me up and I'll double check it after. I don't want to dig too hard into it. And I don't think anybody bankrupted themselves this turn. Okay. So anyway, Prism Network should be at 9. I see where I missed that one. Okay. So you're buying your Monopoly on Demnoff, and the Monopoly costs you 8. Right. Which is why it matters, because now you have 1 instead of 0. Okay. Great. Thank you, Prism Network. A monopoly on Demnoff. Okay, so next up, number 11, House Vagrant. Vagrant has gone through some very serious changes lately. We're gonna be rebranding. Vagrant slightly, but that'll happen later. That's true. Prism Network, you get another tick. You didn't attack anybody this turn. Congratulations. Okay. So we're gonna increase Vagrant's money. Wow, they're kind of rich actually. Man, pirates. All right, so they start with 20, because these guys I didn't. So I processed this stuff, but I think sometimes when I process shit on mobile, it doesn't work. It doesn't stick. So I think for these I'm gonna have to I'll let them wait, and I'll just only do them on my computer. And then, yeah, it was dropped to 19, right? Because they got their money attack. Thank you, Drew. And then, so they started at 20. They had the -1 to 19. I'm just going to do all this math. They get 4 income, which brings them up to 24. And then they're going to buy, an asset. So, yeah, that's right, 23. Did Prism have a statement? No, I don't think so. Let me double check. I sometimes get them after the fact, like after the order. Nope. I don't see. Oh, here we go. There it is. Ooh, this is exciting. Prism wanted me. This is some like hot dropping news. So, Prism would like me to let you know that everyone's favorite servants on the beaches of Echo are back in Chromatic Studios' 15th season of Surf's Up. Be sure to tune into the heartwarming season premiere this Friday at 3 p.m. Prism Standard Time on channel 907. Prism, the full spectrum. Man, Surf's Up. It's so good. I love you, you nerds. Thank you. All right, cool. I can't wait. Surf's Up's my favorite show. I can't believe it's going on 15 seasons. All right. Okay. Sorry, Vagrant. Where were we? Back to serious business. So Vagrant has 23 to begin. They're going to spend 8. I'm going to just charge them right now to bring them down to 15 because on their turn, they're going to buy an asset on Shan. There it is. A party machine on Shan. A party machine, if you will. So it's Shantastic. So party machine on Shan. Let me go and buy it for you. El Vigrante. Party machine. Hold on, I gotta do the thing again. We've kind of blown out what the spreadsheet can do. Like it didn't extend far enough down, so I keep having to show formula and just like drag it to the, like, I need to do it like a million times. Okay, all right. Let's view, show formula. Let's try it, see if it works this time. Party machine? Yeah, fixed it. Okay. And then that is on Shan. Oh, which I can't write because it has the line, a Shan. It has the A over it. Okay, great. Named after its original king, King Shan. All right, Vagrant. And I think Vagrant has a statement, and I want to, there's a really fun change. And I like these because I'm the GM of the live show. But let me find my orders from the Vagrant and make sure. Do you have a statement? They do, because there's some new shit. All right. So here we go. Statement from your friends and mine. 5 years ago, House Vagrant came together to save Shan. We came together to feed a starving world, a world betrayed and let down by the Acre Corporation and the empire that supported it. We did what was necessary. We fought for our own survival and for that of Shan. Praise him. We took, but never more than what is ours by right. We have grown and found allies. With the formation of the STO, we at last found common cause with the Empire of Acheron Row, first through the Cerberus Protocols, a safe harbor and storm for which we will be ever grateful to House Fornax. No longer shall Vagrant fight against the forces of the Emperor, but beside them. Down with the greedy Acre Corporation that would see Shan starve and die. Down with the false preaching of the Church of Humanity Repentant. Those that would put the well-being of aliens above their fellow human. Down with Prism, full of deceit and lies. With a common enemy at hand, we take the offered hand of the Empire to create something new, an order of free men, like the Knights of storied legend, allies of the Empire with domain over salvage and an able force in any future conflict that should jeopardize the Empire. Henceforth, we are the Confederation of the Upright Vagrant. Let us be known as we are, the Wolves of the Emperor. Man, I gave myself chills. That is hype as fuck. Confederation of the Uptight Vagrant. I love them. I love them. I love you, Uptight Vagrants. You're awesome. Unleash the hounds. All right. So to go along with this, and I love when this happens, to go along with this, Vagrant is changing their relationship with the PCs from friendly, I believe, to neutral. Indeed. All right. Good. So Vagrant ships will no longer KOS the PCs. Nice. That's super cool. All right. So we have a neutral. We have a neutral from hostile. From hostile to neutral. Right. Yeah. Not less friendly, more friendly. It's the other way around. I was reading the Houses Minor. Maybe they'll be more friendly. We'll see. But we'll see as we go. Yeah. Right. From death hugs to no hugs at all. Hostile to neutral. All right. Moving on. We got 2 more to go. we can almost make it under the deadline. All right. So number 12. I like when all the meat is at the front. It's nice to kind of back off. Number 12, the 14 Red Dogs Triad. Everybody's favorite gentle puppies of the universe. Let's take a look. Also, yeah, Acre is going to take for somebody who noticed this. Acre is going to be taking a much larger stand in the show. When the players return to the ship, I have a scene I'm super ready to play out with their onboard Acre representative, because we're right about at the point where Crux has decried Acre. Like, y'all are a few months ahead of the game, but I think that'll happen. I think the denouncement will happen, and we'll see it because I like to show, not tell. It'll happen on the It'll happen on the show. So, okay, yes, Equus Mule has a point. The red dogs need some adjustment because that one transfer set didn't go through. So let me fix the dogs. You should have a balance of 4. 14 red dogs triad should have 4. Yeah. Sorry, it's totally like a technical error. I did it, but then I guess it didn't save. I had a similar problem with my own spreadsheet. All right, so the 14 red dogs triad continue to abstain from having a goal. They should gain fac creds. So let's give them those. They start with 4. They get an income of they're over their limit now. This upkeep should be updating. They get a +2, which brings them up to 6. And now they're going to use assets. So let's see what those are. Let's go ahead and use those assets. No goal means no XP. That's right. Yeah. They're very zen. They're just letting the turn take them. Okay, here we go. All right. Marketers on Tootham against the Vagrant Covert Transit Net. Let's see what that is. So Tootham. All right. The 14 Red Dogs marketers operating against the Vagrant Covert Transit Network. Okay, what do marketers do? I mean, I know I used to be one, but I don't know what they do in this game. Here we go. Cunning versus Wealth against a rival faction's asset. It's not an attack. It's just an action. If successful, the target faction must immediately pay half the asset's purchase cost, rounded down, or have it become disabled and useless. All right, Cunning versus Wealth. So this is this is gonna be a hard one. So it's 5 versus 3. Okay, 5v3. So Cunning versus Wealth. 5. Is it 6? Did I miss that? Okay, I might have been reading the wrong line. Let's double check. Oh yeah, it is Cunning. Yeah. Right, it's this line. I was looking at Wealth. Yep, 6v3. Thank you. Okay, Cunning versus Wealth, 6v3. There's no modifiers or anything here, so I'm just gonna roll it. Is this the first roll the dogs have ever made? Wow. Good luck, dogs. 7 versus... Oh, yeah. All right. So 13 on 10. Marketers are a success. Marketing is go. Okay. So it is a success. Now, let's see. The target faction must immediately pay half the purchase cost rounded down. How much is a Covert Transit Net worth? A Covert Transit Net is, let's see, 12, I think. It costs, no, Covert Transit Net is 18. So they have to pay 9 or have it shut down. Does Vagrant have 9? Vagrant does indeed. All right, Vagrant. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Damn. Getting bled dry by these dogs. They're down to 6. Okay. All right. So, and that's, let's see, did they pay it? Covert Transit Net. We got it. Marketers. Who do they pay it to? It just says pay. So it doesn't say pay to them. The Void. Yeah, they just pay it to the Void. It just fizzles. Damn, that's a heavy hit. Okay, all right, success. Vagrant pays 9. Okay, all right. So now they're going to move some stuff around. It goes to charity. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. It goes to charity. That's brutal. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. And it's a Tootham charity too. All right. So then the next action, they're going to move things around. So the shipping combine, moves 2 monopolies from Echo to Tootham. let's see, -3 fat creds and -3 fat creds if no, there's no vagrant BOI, right? Because there's pirates. That's right. Thank you, man. Red dogs. That's a good catch. Thanks for noticing that. Okay, so the red dogs are gonna go pile on Tootham. So let me sort by the dogs again here. I love this game. Seriously, like, thank you so much for participating in this, everybody. This is so fun. It's like incredibly tense, and my heart just like pounds the whole way through that I'm gonna fuck it up. But like, damn, it's fun. It's like literally my favorite thing to do on stream. I'm so glad we're back doing this. Okay, red dogs, let's move your shit around. So monopolies from Echo to Tootham. Okay, Tootham, Toot Toot. All right, and that costs you. Also the shipping combine to Tootham from Echo. Okay. All right, and that costs you 3. This brings you down to 3. Okay. And then use the monopoly. And there's no defense against monopolies, right? You're just taking more money. Yeah, Jesus. So mean. All right. So monopolies on Tootham are now being used against Vagrant to cost them 2 fact creds. And the monopoly is a transfer. It's 1-to-1, right? So it's as an action, force one faction to pay them 1 cred for charity. It's for charity. Okay, so 2 more from Vagrant down to 4. But this one brings the red dogs up to 5. Okay, you got to pay for those poor children, those poor albino children that live on the night world of Tootham. Okay, all right. That's good. That's fine. That happened. Okay. And then post-tech industry on Stacklaku. Stacklaku. All right. So post-tech industry on Stacklaku and post-tech industry on Liorgioli. I like a big bowl of Liorgioli. So those are post-tech industry. It's just the D6s, right? So let's roll them. Oops. Okay. Roll D6. And roll a D6. I think it's 1 and 2. All right. Make good money. All right. So that's post-tech industry. It's 1 fact cred and then 2. So they get 3 total. Okay. So +1 fact cred, +2 fact creds. So they get 3. Red dogs go up to 8. All right, cool. And then covert shipping to move the demagogue from Kama. I guess he's had enough of the weird planet that is Kama. So from Kama, that's where they invented the Kama Sutra, to Honglu. Okay, and that costs nothing, right? Covert shipping is free. Covert shipping, let me just double check. That guy's free. Okay. I should have a private message from the Vagrant rep. Did I miss something? Okay. So unfortunately, Vagrant, I have a message from Vagrant said Vagrant would prefer to disable the unit. However, marketers don't give you a choice. I did double check that. So it says must. So I'll read marketers again just for everybody's clarity. So deployed to confuse enemy factions into untimely investments. As an action, the marketers may test cunning versus wealth against a rival faction's asset. If successful, the target faction must immediately pay half the purchase cost rounded down or have it become disabled and useless. So that must to me means you have to. I know that the or, it's that or that happens. It does say or. It's not a choice. It says must. I can reach out to for a future thing, but let me finish reading it. Or have it become disabled and useless until this price is paid. But like that's how it reads. And to me, must is an imperative. I know it says must do A or B. I'm gonna rule this way for now because I have to. We have to have a ruling because otherwise we're just gonna argue. But it's else, right? It's like you have to do this or this will happen until you can. Yeah. You must do A or B happens until A. Yeah, it's a consequence. Yeah, so I understand, and if this were a choice, I would do it. I would absolutely let you do that, but I don't think you can. It's a consequence of the action of marketers. But again, like there are a few places we got to remember as we do this, we're really just beating the living shit out of Kevin's design. Like it is not meant for this much scrutiny, and there are a few places where probably 1 or 2 people read that sentence and were like, that makes sense, not 3,000 people. So yeah, I mean, we just kind of have to make these adjustments as we go. I know it's probably frustrating because you're getting all your money taken away, Vagrant, but we're gonna have to go with this cost for now. So they paid, it's not disabled. That's how it goes. Okay, so let's finish the turn. Yeah, it's not disabled. Exactly. You don't have a choice, basically. Like you pay it, but if you can't pay it, it's disabled until you can. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, lastly is the demagogue. He's done. He's done on his pleasure. He's done on his pleasure cruise on Kama, and he's going to return to Honglu. I think, let me see if the Red Dogs have a statement. They do not. No statement from the Red Dogs. All right. So I've been waiting for this one the whole damn time. I've been waiting for these guys. If you are a member of the CHR or you already know what the deal is, oh baby, here we go. This is maybe the spiciest, boldest move I've seen in the game so far. The CHR is they're pulling a goof. I'm so excited. Okay, so let me give them their money first before we get to the big shit. So see, the Church of Humanity Repentant. They're really excited about getting their ass kicked. Okay. There we go. And then lastly, listen, maybe they're martyrs. Maybe it's a flagellant cult. Okay, here we go. So, establishing battlefield control. Imperial Prime standby. Reinforcements have arrived. Incoming transmission. Friends, siblings, fellow freemen, the Emperor is dead and they have killed him. The shadow of Endophiel is fading. The year of Ascension marks the beginning of humanity's repentance. The Church of Humanity Repentance is going to take the Seize Planet action. They're going to take the Seize Planet action on Imperial Prime. So they are attempting to seize the homeworld of humanity. So, okay. So when this happened, I asked everybody who could object. I asked Prism. I asked the UPC. Do you object? They said, no, we do not object. I asked House Fornax. I asked the Houses Minor, do you object? They said, fuck yeah, we do. So Seize Planet is a special. We spent almost the whole Mech Council. You will remember we spent almost the whole month talking about what Seize Planet does. I asked Kevin Crawford. We talked about all of this stuff, and so Seize Planet is a special form of the attack action. It comes with an attack alongside it. So Seize Planet opposition is, and they're locked into this attack now. They have to just keep attacking. So opposition by Houses Minor and Fornax. If you're curious about how it works, check the rules in the book and then definitely look at my rulings document because I have a whole bunch of stuff about like the sort of slog that is a Seize Planet, a resisted Seize Planet action. Okay, so in that case, the CHR will attack House Fornax, because now they have to attack everybody on the planet until they just burn them away, until they get rid of them. So they attack House Fornax on Imperial Prime with a Demagogue. And then the Houses Minor defends with Hostile Takeover. And let's see how it goes. So this is a Demagogue. This is a Demagogue attack. So Demagogue attack, which is Cunning v Cunning. Okay, so it's a CVC attack. We're looking at the Cunning of the CHR. I'm so proud of you, CHR. They've really shifted in some really interesting ways. They're doing good. They're doing good work. Thank you, CHR, for going ham. So it's a 6 versus 7. 6 versus 7. And what I think this is a demagogue on the planet rising up and waving the flag and being like, nobles, like, rise up. The time to repent is now. And there are all these, because we talked about this, like, they're a big faction. There are a lot. It's a violent Protestant Reformation. That's right. Fucking Martin Luther comes up to the doors, the shut doors of the emperor's palace, and fucking hammers in the, like, we will let this stand no longer. It's pretty fucking cool. All right, so cunning versus C versus 7, and it's just a flat roll. There's no special shit going on here. Let's roll it. So, cool. D10 plus 6. This is the attack roll. This is operation. Holy shit! Holy shit! Woo! All right. 16 for the attacker. 16 for the attacker. All right. In an attempt to defend their homeworld, the hostile takeover rolls D10 plus 7. Here we go. Oh, so close. So damn close. All right. 16 versus 15. The Church of Humanity Repentant is successful in their attack against Fornax, in this case, dealing damage to the demagogue. So, or dealing damage to the hostile takeover. A demagogue deals 2d8 damage. So let's roll that 2d8. This is going to be big in setting the stage for the next turn. All right, it deals 4 damage. So 4 damage to hostile. Let's see about this hostile takeover, which is shut down. It can't attack because the UPC have infiltrated it. Terrorists, religious zealots, madness. I think they kill it. Yeah. Okay, so the houses minor, that hostile takeover is destroyed. It only had 2 hit points left. It is deleted. Cool. Man, okay. So hostile takeover. Killing it. Killing it, CHR. Blood the enemy. They complete that goal. They get 2 experience, bringing them up to 4. And let's talk about what happens now for C's planet. They have to continue attacking until everyone who opposes them is dead. So who's on Imperial Prime here? Imperial Prime, we got House Fornax. Wow. House Fornax is the last defender. Okay, so the way it works, House Fornax has this post-tech industry that has to stay on the planet and defend. On CHR's next turn, we'll check to see if they've defeated, if there's any assets that oppose them. If there are not, that means once all resistance is crushed, they must maintain at least 1 asset on the world for 3 turns. If successful, they gain the planetary government tag. So they have to kill House Fornax and anybody else who shows up on the planet, and then they have to keep the planet free of anybody who opposes for 3 full turns. So that means if Crux or Fornax or Houses Minor or whoever show up, it sets them back and they have to keep bashing at it. And I can't remember what we ruled on the rulings document, whether it's 3 consecutive turns. I think it is. I think it's 3 in a row. But check my rulings doc. I don't have it here, but they have UPC backup. They have Prism Network backup. The battle for Imperial Prime has begun. I can't even, like, if the CHR seizes Imperial Prime and becomes its homeworld, I can only imagine that what will flow into next is like a war for Imperial Prime, right? And then we got to talk about, if a non-Imperial faction owns the homeworld, you can't vote for the Emperor. Like, you can't name a new Emperor while you're off-world. Like, you have to do it in the Chapel of the Emperor. It has to be done at the throne. So if they own it, you can't. And the vault can only be opened by nobles, right? So the CHR can't open the vault, like, on their own. Like, a noble faction has to own the planet. It's a whole fucking thing. Oh, let me make a note. While all this shit is happening, 14 red dogs. 14 red dogs You have no, Vela, they're not nobles anymore. They've been stripped of their nobility. Yeah. The computer systems that would recognize this stuff doesn't see them as nobility anymore. Check this out. You've owned Gleipnir for 2 turns. Clock's ticking. I'm so excited. They don't know how long it's going to take, but I do. Spicy as fuck. God damn. That's intense. All right, so the CHR, I guess we'll make a note. I'll make a note on the CHR here. We'll put them in red. CHR, that's a very bright red. CHR, you are currently locked in to a seize planet action. Hot stuff. Hot fucking stuff. So I love seeing everybody guess about like what it could be that's on Imperial Prime. This is great. This is so great. Nope, the CHR can decide if they're hostile to the PCs. It's up to them. They got to let me know. Yeah. Battle for Imperial Prime. So hot. So very hot. Thank you everybody for your spicy inputs. As always, I have to give special thanks to the faction representatives. You're doing great. Special thanks to the faction representatives. Special thanks to my Mechanisms Council, and to all of you, to patrons of the RollPlay Patreon who are playing this weird game with me. I consider it my duty and honor to enact this turn every month, and I'm really happy to do so. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one more turn at the beginning of December. And then we may skip the December, the end of December, beginning of January turn because it's Christmas and it's New Year. And I kind of want to give everybody a break. Like I don't want us all to be here on like December 30th struggling and people being on vacation. So we'll think about that. We might have a Christmas special where we just hang out and do lore and like chat instead. But I think we all might need a break at the end of the year. So we might skip that particular faction turn, let the players catch up a little bit. Yeah, we'll talk about that. But for now, the next turn will be at the beginning of December. We might have a little Christmas truce and then carry on from there. We have some new mods on the Discord. Thank you to everybody who submitted their offering to be moderators for this. It's grueling work, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for submitting it. We picked a few mods. We're going to give it a couple of months, and then we might select some more. We might pick some more mods. And thanks to everybody who's just engaged and talked and chatted with us about how to make the server better. We're constantly working on it. We're adjusting things, and I really appreciate everybody's patience and engagement. So thanks for coming. Big ups to all the factions for their biz. We will see you again for the next faction turn at the beginning of December. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go. Thanks for coming, everybody. Make sure if you're not already playing the faction turn game, go to patreon.com/roleplay and check it out. $1 will get you a ticket into the game, and you can jump into this giant, ridiculous mess. All right. That's it for me. Space Master out.